Namaste, beloved. The divinity in us welcomes, acknowledges, and honors the divinity in you.
Wow, thank you for joining this global healing energy meditation. And we're very excited and thrilled to have you with us today. That, by the way, the crutches that you just saw me moving, our son has just come down from Alaska, where he is a heli-ski guide, and he's just had an ACL operation on his knee, so he's doing some recuperation here. So if you're wondering what the crutches are, they're not for us. Thank goodness at this stage. And today is beautiful. We really want to co-create with you. For those of you who are on the Zoom call and those of you who are with us live on Facebook, welcome as well. And then for those who are going to watch this after we've streamed it live, because you realize that the benefit of every meditation, the benefit of every quantum correction, the benefit of all of us sitting together is the same, whether you're live or not, because you cannot destroy energy. We're creating an energy field. So just in order to create this energy field with you now, I'm going to actually just say a small prayer to set the energy. And I'm going to ask you after that prayer to close your eyes, get yourself really comfortable in your chair. Then Daniel will read some beautiful quotes and a poem, and then we'll start the next phase of this meditation. So really, this is much more of an activation than a meditation. It's where we're activating and encoding your beingness to love, to the perfection and the divinity that you are, so that you can live as this high frequency divine being that we know you are. So just for one moment, if you can close your eyes and just giving thanks now for this incredible gathering and for the beloved souls who are with us in body and in spirit. We thank you all for being here. And we give thanks to God, to love, for your presence within us and as us. We give thanks that this divine, powerful energy that is love is brought onto this planet and infuses every cell of our being. That the will of the divine be our will. That we act in accordance with the trust and the integrity of the will of the divine. And we give thanks for the power, the healing, the grace that is being infused through us as us right now. For the information and the healing that is given and received during this activation meditation, we give great thanks. And so it is. Breathing deeply, aware of your breath, the inflow and the outflow of your breath. Find yourself comfortable in the chair. And if it feels good for you, closing your eyes, just allowing all outside influences to be closed down now as you journey deep within you into the light frequency, the dimensional frequency of light on this quantum field that we have created together.
Overthinking kills. I'm very aware of it, yet I still indulge in it, every bit of it. Sometimes so caught up in it, I lose my breath. But then I remind myself that overthinking brings no benefits, only more troubles, because that is the art of overthinking.
That was obviously a poem.
John Tan wrote that. And now I want to read something from Lao Tzu, the great master who facilitated my very first awakening experience over 50 years ago. Stop thinking and end your problems. Rumi said, put your thoughts to sleep. Do not let them cast a shadow over the moon of your heart. Let go of thinking. Eckhart said, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Be aware of the thoughts you are thinking. And to paraphrase Alan Watts, peace is a liberation from time. For if we open our eyes and see clearly, it becomes obvious that there is no other time than this instant, and that the past and the future are abstractions without any concrete reality.
Breathe in and breathe out. Your body feeling heavy on the chair, the couch, the bed, wherever you are. Take your awareness to your shoulders. Just let your shoulders drop, dropping away anything that you've been carrying around with you up until this point. Relax your neck. Relax those tiny little muscles around your jaw, your eyes, your whole face. Just let them relax. Moving your awareness to your arms and your hands, allowing them to be heavy in your lap. Your legs and your feet heavy on the ground. Know that you are supported and loved. And with every breath you take and sound you hear, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper. Down, down, down. More and more relaxed. Feeling so good. And as you take your next breath, hold it at the top, just holding that breath. And as you're holding that breath, there are no thoughts, no emotions, just this neutral, still point of peace, and then let it go. There is nothing that you need to get, give, or do. Breathe in and breathe out. And if a thought arises, just look at it, be the observer of it, like clouds moving through the sky. They have nothing to do with you. Be the silent observer of any thoughts that come through. The mind is a master of thinking. Breathe in and breathe out. Just activating a full alignment to your natural state of peace. Allowing every cell in your body to oscillate in this code. That that allows you to restructure your heart to love, to forgiveness, to the power of the divine within you. To the electrical currents of light and energy that keep you alive, that are direct source from Spirit, from God. And activating each cell now to remember the truth. Your cells, I am a perfect, divine, high frequency cell. I am one with all life. I am constantly healing, regenerating, rejuvenating, strengthening, and renewing. The light of the divine sustains me. And breathing deeply. Now imagine, see, feel, or know a column of white light coming in and down through you. From the heavens above, down past your feet into the earth. This white light is your true self. Encoded for love, and that is all. And it is with this deep connection you have to the light of who you are that allows you to heal. And today, we're healing all of the thoughts that have been running rampant through the mind. All thoughts that have been a part of your ego mind stories, where you have judged yourself or others, neutralized and deleted now. All critical thoughts of yourself, where you've criticized yourself and others for any reason whatsoever. This white light now immersing yourselves in the energy to negate and delete the effects of those thoughts on your body, mind, and soul. Breathe in and breathe out. All of the thoughts where you felt you were broken, unsupported, and alone. Know that they are an ego mind construct. They are just a story. They are not real. You can never be alone. You live deep within the heart of God, of love. Breathe in and breathe out. Any thought that has created pain, trauma, or stress within you, your white light, your true self now, immersing that thought in this divine energy and completely having it null and void, transmuted and sent back to source healed. We're now reaching deep within your thought processes, your stories, and restructuring, rebooting, and rebuilding them. Breathe in and breathe out. And you can say after me, I choose to live as a 5D and above being. I choose to live as my true self. I allow my true self to be my guide and constant companion. And I understand that my ego mind codes are not interesting and they're not important. They're just stories and they're not real. I give them up and I move into a space of curiosity, of trust. I use my higher awareness to intuit what I need to think, hear, say, and do for the highest and best good of myself and others. I am in total integrity at all times, tapped into the wholeness of all that I am, my body, mind, and soul. I'm totally connected to the unity and oneness of all life. I am never alone. I am supported and loved constantly. My mindset is fully developed into a state of mindfulness. So I'm always listening to the signals my body is telling me, allowing me to know when I have been right thinking or wrong thinking. The pain in my body, the emotional trauma are simply tools that I can use to know I've dropped back into 3D reality and it's time to say, I choose. I choose the higher dimensional frequencies of love and above. Breathe in, breathe out, and for a moment, sit with this choice that you have just made. Feel what it feels like to be on one track encoded for love. Where you simply allow the thoughts to come and go as you drop into your natural state of peace. And continue to breathe as we come into your homes. And with our energy hands, we now activate a transmission of divine love, of divine peace. And if there are any thought processes or energy fields that are stuck anywhere in your body right now, this transmission of energy moving them out and down. Imagine these energy hands on your head, right at the top of your frontal lobes. And the angelic beings and guides that work with you will also be giving you a transmission of divine energy. Feel what it feels like to be in this state of peace and bliss. Breathe in, breathe out. The power of these words, of this energy field, creating a vortex of energy for your whole beingness to expand. Into more of who you are. You are a multidimensional spiritual being. You are light, you are energy. You are the divine incarnate. Remember now. And to fully activate the peace, move your attention into your heart center. Forgive yourself for having written any story that has caused you pain. Forgive everybody else for having read those stories that caused you pain. Just drop into this incredible space of easy forgiveness, forgiving with grace and ease. Again, restructuring your cellular structure within your heart center, within your brain. To drop into this place of peace in any given moment. Breathe in and breathe out. When you're ready, you can stretch out your body. Just stretch it out and come back into full waking consciousness in your own time. And in your own time, opening your eyes and allowing yourself to be in the room with us, looking into our eyes and seeing yourself mirrored back to you. The wonder, the perfection, the beauty that you are, looking back at you now. And receiving this transmission of energy through the eyes. And breathing in and breathing out. And if any of you would like to share your experience, you can do so in the chat, or you can unmute yourself. Amazing, Lindsay. Thank you, Lindsay, for being with us, sweetheart. I am love. I am blessed. I am worthy. I am good. I am radiating love. Yes, Sherry, that's exactly what you are. Thank you. I'm going to put you on gallery so I can see you all. If any of you would like to unmute yourself, and I know it's hard to speak after something like that, but if you'd like to share what you're feeling. I want to thank everybody here who, from Australia, New Zealand, from all over the world. Michelle, pulling in all of the divine healing energy that was here, sweetheart. Anybody else who has anything happening in your body at the moment, allowing this energy that we've just created together to go to where it's needed, the base of the spine, your breasts, your genital area, wherever it is, and allowing this energy to continue to heal. So when you can, make sure you have some water, because this energy will continue to work its magic and miracles with you. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Love being my best friend. Thank you, Sandra and Daniel, for showing me the way. Well, thank you, Michelle, for being who you are, the bravery and the courage that you have. You inspired so many people in our Enlightened Leaders Summit. Deb, great to have you here. Thank you. Violet and Katish, thank you. Katish has been agitated all morning, now at peace. Yes. Isn't that just that beautiful way that you can feel that, and then you can just make a shift in 25, 30 minutes? And Katish, remember to use the 4 questions, because they can do that really quickly too. Sarah, thank you. Heather, wonderful as always. Sarah. Jen, yeah, this is a blessing, wasn't it? Today was a turbulent emotional day. This was a gift. How many of you have been having turbulent emotional days? Yeah, I must tell you that my private clients are feeling that too. And as I explained to them in a private session yesterday, that there is a turbulent energy on the planet. So astrologically, spiritually, and in the human realm, there's a lot of turbulence, there's a lot of chaos. And for those of us who are energy sensitive, which you're here, and you're developing that energy sensitivity, you will be feeling it. The other day, what was that, Daniel? I was vomiting almost, and he can't speak.
Laid out.
Laid out, totally laid out, almost vomiting. And it was like, what did I eat? I didn't eat it. I had a salad. What was wrong? And then we realized it was simply an energetic reaction to what's happening on the planet at the moment. And so if you're feeling that, again, take a deep breath. It will pass. It just means that you're developing your energy sensitivity. And, that's a beautiful thing. Waves of extra energy, yeah. Lucy, that one helped her with meditation for forgiveness, yeah. We only brought it in at the end too. Liliana, thank you. It was absolutely amazing. Dizzy and hit with nausea out of nowhere today. Yes, I understand. That's exactly what can happen. And Joan said you've been more tired lately and figured it was detoxing in some way. It is, Joan, but it's also like a spiritual detox as well. You get that, don't you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's so much going on. You know that we are the light bearers of the world, and as such, it's so important for us all to come together so that we can exponentially grow the power of this light and love for humanity and ourselves. But as there's light, unfortunately, it does come with a little bit of a physical price. And if I told you that, you'd never with us. So we don't tell you that's what's going to happen.
It might not.
No, and it might not. That's true. Yeah. Jen, thanks for the explanation. Yeah, thank you. It does feel like darkness in many surfacing. Now, I want to tell you something super exciting. Yesterday with the private client, I had identified a lifetime where she was really cursed by these ancient witch doctors, and there was such evil intent, and she couldn't work out why in this lifetime she kept making millions and then losing all of it. And it was like this really challenge. And I said, okay, we've just got to get to the core of it. And so I found this lifetime, and on a quantum level, I asked her true self to go back and make the change that she could shift out of this pattern. And I was blown away. So I actually watched as her white light true self went and opened her arms and embraced this witch doctor that was cursing her. And in the embrace, her true self, it was almost like I saw a white hand going into his heart and restructured the heart to love. Removed all of the evil and negativity out of the heart and restructured it. That was the word, restructuring the heart to love. Did you notice I used that word quite a bit today in the meditation? And when I came out of it, I said to Daniel, you will not believe what just happened. And he said, the ramifications that we can all restructure evil just by putting our white light divine hands energetically within the heart of those that would cause us harm is massive. So now you have been given an incredible spiritual tool to use, that whenever you feel or you judge anything to be evil, stop the judgment straight away so that you don't go into evil thinking, into negative thinking, and embrace that. Allow your true self to come through and go into the heart and restructure the evil into godliness and good. Sound good? Yeah.
Love is the greatest facilitator of transformation.
Yeah. And I love PJ Pape. She said she was sore after planning all day, and now she feels much better, more relaxed and a buzz. It's great. So if has anybody got any questions that they would like to ask before we say goodbye from this particular meditation? It's so beautiful to have you all with us. We love you dearly. And I think you can feel that and know it, right? Mm-hmm. And by the way, for all of those on this meditation, either here or in Facebook, we're very excited about the fact that you have joined the Unstoppable Life program and that you've already started in this 21 days. And on Friday, we get to have you for a quantum correction call. which will be just totally mind expanding and heart opening and amazing. So for those of you who are in the Unstoppable Life program, very excited to be working with you. Okay. Anything else, or we're good to go? Yeah, Julie, thank you for guiding us on the right path. Well, Julie, there's one thing for sure. When you have a mentor that loves you and has been diligently spending decades understanding that a spiritual being is a being who simply loves, who understands that God is love and who wants to share that, then the right path just opens up to you so easily. All right. Okay, so everybody, we love you, and we're looking forward to seeing you again soon. And Sarah, I know that you had a question about your life wave. If you would like to go into the Patch Me Up Babe Facebook group and write your question in there, I'll come in and I'll help you with whatever you need. God bless you all, and we'll see you next Tuesday,
We love you.
if not before.
Namaste.